Hey folks, Landstryder here, and you're watching episode 16 in my Horizons series. This pack's available on the Feed the Beast launcher. So today, I wanted to go and meet up with Esk, so we're going to head up to the teleporter and teleport over to the spawn area, because he should be around that area. Just got to dial it in. I recently put a teleport pad over there so that if I needed to, I could get back to it. Hey, Esk.
Hello there. How's it going?
Good, good.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
Oh, you're welcome. Always happy to have more people in the community out here.
Really cool. Thank you so much.
So this is the spawn area as it was. Looks like Funshine's got some temp storage, and Esk has set up some temp storage. Good. We have just a few machines here to help you out. The precision sawmill, so that you can get a little bit extra wood out of your logs, and sawdust, because that's nice to have. Sawdust is really nice to have. You know how to make cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that helps, especially if you get a little bit of materials and stuff here before you head off and build. You can cardboard box up your chests and take them with you.
All right, cool. Thank you so much. But let me show you my base if you want for your viewers.
Cool. Let's go.
Because at the time you're showing this episode, they will see it already. So
yeah. Let's go.
All right. Let's go. Let's see. We need to go to X308 minus 791. So it's quite a trip.
Okay.
So you want me to cut here and meet you guys there?
Yep. We will take a quick cut and then we'll meet you when we get close.
All right. Perfect.
Over the hills and through the woods to Escador's house we go.
We can see it from here.
Do I pronounce your name right?
Escodark.
Escodark. Okay.
Or Esk.
Or Esk. We'll stick to Esk that way.
Yeah, I think it's easier.
There, I see a building.
Yep.
Whoop. I'm trying not to fly because my compatriot can't fly just yet. He doesn't have that ability.
Not yet. Oh, I have a sheep. Gonna make a lasso soon.
Oh, yeah.
Get those farming. Alright, so this is my little dock in here.
Oh, this is
nice
beautiful.
View from the lake. There's actually a cascade over there that direction. I don't know what mod pack or what mod actually make the rivers flow. Actually, you see the water is flowing on the rivers.
Yeah. Amazingly enough, it's called the Rivers mod.
Oh, the Rivers mod. There you go. Is there something special beside that functionality, or?
No, it just adds rivers to the world gen, and a bunch of different types of flowing water to make them very authentic looking and stuff. So
nice.
This clown. Funshine has just climbed Mount Everest.
All right, so yeah, this is my little house. Now we don't have much.
That's a beautiful little house on the lake. I really like it.
Yeah.
Let's go look inside real quick.
Nothing much to see inside, actually. I just started with the equivalent change.
Oh yeah, you went right for the magic stuff.
Yeah.
This is cool because I haven't really gotten into the equivalent exchange at all.
Oh no? Okay.
No, so
yeah, I'm this episode I'm gonna explain a little bit about that.
Awesome.
And in here we have just a bunch of chests, nothing underneath. It's just a big hole that probably gonna put the machines and stuff like that. And on the second floor we have nothing, just my bed and a nice balcony area here to have breakfast while watching the lake in here. Yeah, really nice.
A nice dock to go fishing on, maybe park a boat.
Yeah. I put some boats around but probably I'm gonna build like a ship on the lake in there.
Nice. I like it.
All right.
Very nice.
And I have a mining actually. I have a I come check it out very quickly. I put this for the rain because it's raining a lot, so I put the rain muffler here.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, and I have my mining area here that I started already.
Oh, very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, and this is the middle stair, and so on the side I'm gonna put rails, so I can go up and down. Yeah, that's the idea. And there's not much to see, but I found a dungeon. It's not the new ones, but it's an old dungeon with a bunch, 2 chests that I haven't checked. I'm gonna check on the episode, of course.
Oh well, that actually gives me the opportunity to help you with something.
So this is the dungeon with 2 chests that I haven't opened yet. I'm gonna open it. Yeah.
This is a vanilla dungeon. I was hoping that you found a one of the Essentiacraft dungeons.
No, I haven't found any of those. Actually, I haven't explored this cave system yet. I've just put some torches still here or something, and that's basically it. Oh, we have an Enderman there.
Cool.
Nice. Let me see if... no, he's gonna kill me. I'm not prepared for that. I have an iron... Whoa! What was that?
That's my phaser.
Oh my god, that's cool. Let me take a look at that.
Sure. That's
Matter Overdrive Phaser. Yeah. Oh, I haven't played with that at all. I have to take a look at that.
Straight from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Really neat. Really nice.
Really cool. I love this thing. And I can kill Enderman without him teleporting away with it from range.
Yeah, that's really cool. All right, take your Ender Pearl over there. And no, I'm more like a Star Trek, but when they visit a new world, that they have technology weapons, but the construction is old. That's my plan.
Yeah, I really like the start you got going on there. Don't forget that you got all the the degradation stuff from Carpenter's blocks and what's that?
Since the update, they did the table. You have to do the table. That is really nice. The way they put it together. So yeah, I need to start farming for that and go mining and stuff.
Oh, all right. So forget the DecoCraft stuff.
Yeah. To get the DecoCraft stuff, you need those
the special clays. I forget. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is it? Oh yeah, it's crafting.
Now you know you cannot click on anything, right? So now you need the table that I don't remember the name. I made it on my Departure series already.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's no
Yeah, there's no recipe right now for any of the stuff. So you need that table. That where is it? I'm trying to look for it. Don't remember.
So many different kinds of tables.
Yes.
Okay.
Table.
What would it be at the end?
Not sure. I think there's so many tables. My God. Oh, we have the peaceful table from Extra Utility as well.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't do nothing for us since we're not peaceful, but yeah.
No, yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey, Function.
Hey, Function. You got in just at the end of the recording.
All right, so what's the name of the table from DecoCraft Function? You remember? So the new update, you have to make a table to make all the stuff.
I did not remember. Sorry.
So many different tables that we have. Is it not the wooden table? Maybe it's not called table. Maybe it's called something else. Anyway, we'll figure it out. And
yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll show it in the Departed series. I show how to craft that one, but I totally forgot now. There are so many new mods in this pack. It's amazing.
Well, you weren't kidding about the rain here.
Oh yeah, it's raining all the time. It's raining all the time.
You have blizzards outside your house.
Yeah, I saw them near my farm.
Neat. Very neat.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thanks for showing me around. And if you need any help, you can always come over to our base. It's quite a ways from here, but that direction, somewhere way over there.
Yep.
In the Mesa Plateaus. Okay, folks, I'm back here at the base, and I was going to do some magic for the rest of the video, but I need to do a lot more setup. I am currently out of UBMRU, so I'm going to have to do a bunch of mob killing, a bunch of grinding in order to get some more up, because I need to make some stuff. I'm trying to make the pale ingots, so that I can process those into pale plating, and then I can use that to make some pale blocks. The reason I need to do all that stuff is because I need to make this structure next. Where is it at? Here, let me show you real quick. The MRU CU enrichment chamber. I could make these. I actually could make these. One's pretty easy. These magic plating box. But I want the pale plating because it's a blue and it'll match the downstairs area here perfectly. And as you can see here, if you build the structure from blocks, I can build the structure from any of these blocks. So magic fortified stone, fortified glass, magic plating, pale plating, void stone, void glass, and mithril plating. These three are outside of my reach right now. I can't even think about making those. But I can make any of these top four. But if you read a little bit further, the more expensive the block, the more resistance to corruption the structure will have. So that's why I'm going to try for the pale plating, or the second reason I'm trying for the pale plating, other than that it's going to match the decor, is that I want that more expensive block in order to make the structure better. But a bunch of grinding is involved with that, and we're going to get into that next episode. This episode, we need to get into space. Dornell's itching. You can see he's been walking around with his space suit on, itching to go to space. And there's one thing that's holding us up. Fuel. So we made this nice oil refinery, but we can't find no oil for it. The only oil that spawns in this pack is the Engineer's Toolbox shale oil. So we would have to find some shale oil right there, that block. It looks like bedrock, but it's not exactly. The only thing that we have found was the shale gas. So we can get natural gas, but we can't get oil until we find one of these shale oils. And they're down close to bedrock, and they're pretty rare. I've cleared off at least 100 chunks down there trying to find one, and the only one I did find was the shale gas. I did actually put together a thing to extract it. I'm not going to worry about showing you that, guys, until later, until we actually find the shale oil. But I did figure out the mechanism for extracting it. It's kind of a pain, and we'll go over that later. But we have another method to do this. So instead of, you got all the stuff's in here, right?
Yes.
Instead of finding a natural gas or a shale oil in the overworld, we decided we're going to make a dimension that has the liquid fuel in it. Let's see here. Put that in there. And if I put the liquid fuel dimlet in first, it's warning me there's a dangling modifier. If I put the terrain flooded cavern in there, does it say? It says okay. So we can have flooded caverns flooded with liquid fuel. That seems like it could be good.
And name it fuel.
So we don't need we do need the effect none. We do need the time morning, so that you don't have your mobs. Let's name it fuel. Fuel world.
Yep.
Give it a store and see what we get. Let's first of all, can we? We can't do nothing with it until we actually give it a build it. So we'll throw in this one for building. Kind of expensive. Let's see. This is going to be maintenance of 20,000 RF a tick. So this is going to be similar to our dimlet world. So what I want to do is create a thing I want to create. so that we can. It's basically it'll shut off the energy usage as long as nobody's over there. And that's a RF tool thing. Where's it at? Activity monitor, I think is what it's called. Yeah, there we go. Activity probe. So that's some dimension tools, some machines, and some ender pearls. RF tools uses lots of ender pearls. And we might as well go ahead and make an energy extractor so that we can keep our transporter thing powered on the other side. Get some dimensional shards, a couple blocks of redstone, and I should have, machine frames left over from earlier crafting. We'll get one of these and one of these. This energy extractor, basically what it does is it can draw energy from the dimension tab while you're in that dimension, and so basically you use it kind of as a cheap means of transporting energy. You know, I didn't even think about it. We could have used that in our gas dimension to power our stuff. That's okay.
Yeah.
We made the extra utilities thingy anyway, so. Now, if I turn that back into dust, that way it'll end up back in the system. There we go. All right, we're all good. This is powered up. It's created. Let's take a quick look at, take a quick peek at what the extra stuff is on it. It is got terrain flooded cavern. Base fluid is fuel. Nice. Well, that worked out. Base block is stone, so it should have fairly normal ore generation. Biome controller is default, so it'll have a bunch of different biomes. Structure scattered. I don't know what that means, but we can expect to see some structures, I suppose, over there. Body red sun. Ooh, we get a red sun instead. And entity passive horses. We get extra horses. Celestial angle is 0.075, which should be morning at all times. There we go. Put that back in there, and let's should we monitor?
It's keeping that drained.
Oh yeah, we need to turn the reactor on for this. just realize we're going to be drawing 20,000 RF a tick. We need to initiate the reactor, I think. Yeah, because this is definitely draining down our energy cubes for sure. So that's a good time to turn the reactor on. Good thing he said something about that before I went over there, because it would have not been fun to be over there when we ran out of power for the thing. So
right.
Grab not that. I need actually pressure tubes, but I need the basic ones, I think. This is basic? Yeah, it's basic. 1 and 2. That connects that up. This thing should be producing lots of DT fuel. All we got to do is hit this button. I've already got a hologram in it, so initiate, and we are good on energy now. We are so good on energy now. Alright, well, that's good because I needed to move this laser back anyway. I mean, I wouldn't have to. It actually would work where it's at, but I was going to try to give it a little bit more space and make it bigger. Okay, so
it's got power now.
Is it getting power?
It's powering up. There it is.
There we go. Okay, we're good now. Let's dial base 6 over to fuel dial. And that occasional clicking you're hearing is Funshine.
Sorry.
It's okay.
What happened with the server?
It was Magnanimous Tools crashed. Server again. My goodness. Sorry for the lag, guys. We're creating a new dimension with lots of fluid and stuff.
All right.
This is just super laggy. I wonder if it's because of the fuel. I don't know if that's going to work unless you actually have to place it at the level of the... Well, I mean, you could try it.
Maybe there's a cavern underneath us.
Well, I mean, if there... Yeah, okay. Of course there's a cavern underneath us. This is, like, super laggy over here. I'm guessing it's because of all the fuel and movement of the fluid. Yeah, I don't think that was going to work.
Nope, it didn't bring up anything.
Yeah, you have to actually be at the level of the fluid that you're trying to absorb. Oh my goodness. Okay, so...
Wow, this is really...
Yeah, I figured it was going to be like that. It would probably been the same with the oceans, because of the liquid.
You got the drum, I got the battery. That's funny.
Okay. If I can just... Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about placing these other things down, because if we get this, we're going to, like, not come to this dimension ever again. After we get this.
Yeah. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is very bad. Oh, there's the fuel. Oh, get me up out of here. Don't let me drown. Oh my god. Freezing. Client freezing. Can't do anything. Crashing.
Yes, this is crazy nasty bad.
What's going on? I can't move.
I think I just lost the freaking endothermic pump.
Let's see if I can teleport out. Woo! Okay.
It's all the extra animals.
I don't think it's animals. It's a fluid. Just remember when you went over to the time sand world? And it was super nasty bad?
Yeah.
It's the fluid. Alright, did you get down here and place it yet?
No. I can't move.
Okay, well, if you go out of the dimension and come back... Okay, well, I'll be alright. Well, at least drop me the thing. Oh, you've got the energy cube.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it all.
Yeah, if you leave the dimension and come back, you get a brief break. There's the energy cube. That was the important part. Since I forgot to charge my porter back up before I came over here. Okay, let me get down here. If I go down to this level. Oh my goodness. Can I suck up all these items so that we have at least a few less things causing lag?
Oh wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, it's nasty bad. No doubt about it. It's still nasty bad for me right now. I'm still over here trying to get this to work. And I have to put that down. Come on.
Yeah, that's gonna be another world we can let run out of power.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm like frame rate of less than 1 right now. Oh, come on, let me turn, please. Trying to put this energy cell down, and it's just not letting me do anything. Oh, okay. I had a quick crash, and I came back online. I quickly turned down my my chunk view distance to the minimal, so I can almost sort of move a little bit here. So let's give that some power. Let's put this dimlet on there. There we go. It's filling with fuel. It's working. Oh, we can't stay in here too long. In order for me to get out of this dimension, I need to recharge my porter. So let me get it in the energy cell. Oh, come on now. In the energy cell, please. Charge up. Let me get the heck out of here.
You had to pick everything up and take it with you. I'm so freaking lagging now.
You just left the game again. So yeah, putting my view distance down to the absolute minimum is making it at least so that I'm not crashing. Okay, there's my charger. So I should be able to get all this back here in a minute. I don't know, is that full yet? It's already full. So we should have got a bigger drum. Hopefully this drum is going to be all the fuel we ever need, hopefully. Oh good, yeah, I can actually sort of move here. So if I have to come over here again, I need to make sure that I turn my view distance down to the absolute minimum. It's like down to 2 chunks right now. Oh, I don't have any space for that. Okay, let's throw something out. There we go. Got everything else. I'm good. Get the heck out of Dodge. I hope you charged your porter up before you came back over.
Yes, I did.
All right, we're out of there.
I'm out of here.
Okay, that's a dimension that we don't need to worry about doing anything in again if we don't have to. Oh, wow. So, let me turn my view distance back up to my normal now that I'm out of there. I can put that back up to 12, which is what my usual setting is.
I don't want anyone to accidentally step into that teleportation.
Yeah.
I turned it off.
Yeah, thank you. Shut that down. Shut it down. Yeah, that's one we're not going to... In fact, let's just go ahead and pull that out of here. And we're going to put that into storage, because we don't need to keep that one charged. There's no point in keeping that one charged.
See, I'm chugging over here now.
It cleared up for me after I adjusted my view distance. So yeah, let me just charge back up. While I'm charging back up, I could probably throw all of this cobblestone and... Whoops. Throw that all in here. And I guess I have an activity probe and an extractor for another dimension, because I'm not going to waste it on that one. Not going to waste it on that one. And an endothermic pump. I got an endothermic pump now. Thanks, buddy. We don't need the... we really don't need the thing. The hole down through the base that I was down to the oil refiner, since we don't got to refine this. Comes pre-refined. All I need is some mechanical pipe. Yeah.
I'm trying to get some. I got one piece of advanced here, but that's not going to work.
Well, need another piece of advanced, or you got it? I don't think I have any in my bag of tricks.
No, I gotta make some.
Okay, make some. And I think we just set the fuel up there on the roof near the the pad. Or actually, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in that little hole in the ceiling. Why not? I don't know about that. Change my mind. Just set it off to the side here a little bit. There. I think the I don't know if the mechanical pipe can pull out the side of that or not. We'll find out. If not, it's not a big deal. We'll just put it up on the top. You got it? You done? We done yet? Are we ready to go to space?
Yeah, but I'm lagging here.
Oh. It's probably still, yeah, you probably need to flush your memory, basically.
I'm coming up.
Okay. Get some pieces to fill in those holes, since we don't need them now. Let's see, one of those, and one of those. Hey, there's a pipe there. Alright, it does pull out the side. Cool. Alright, so we got fuel going into the fuel loaders. Ooh. Where's our rockets at, by the way? I don't see them. They were there.
They're both there.
They're there? Oh, okay, weird. Not showing up on my, not showing up in my video. Trust us, there's rockets there. I think I showed that last video, I'm not sure. Well, I'll need to be able to see. Let me log out real quick and log back in.
Yeah, they're definitely there.
There they are. I can see them now. That was all it took. Quick relog, reset some things. And now we can see the rockets are there. We're ready to go to space. They loaded up already?
No, I still got to put the material to build our moon base or our Mars base. Well, I think we got to go to moon
Yeah,
first.
you gotta go to the moon first before you can learn the schematic for the Mars rocket. If we go to the moon, we have to kill the boss and get the schematic out of his loot chest.
Which you said was pretty easy.
Well, it was easy in the past. I don't know how easy it's going to be now. It also depends on what other mod you have installed, you know. So, I'm guessing that it's going to be fairly easy, but I don't want to. Don't hold me to that, because I haven't even been into Galacticraft Space in 1.7.10 yet, so they might have made it considerably harder. We'll see when we get there.
Okay.
But there's definitely not going to happen today. Sweet. Okay.
Just got to make the stuff. It has an inventory. It has 56 slots in the rocket. So we can fill it up with a bunch of stuff if we want to.
Load it up with all the materials we need to build the base. Very nice. You know what else we could do? We could actually use that. Remember that builder that we tried to use to move the... We could actually use that to build the base here somewhere and schematic it and then just basically move it up there. Like rapid build. Like as soon as we land. We'd still need the materials, obviously, unless we did like an actual movement from one spot to another. I'm not sure how it works across dimensions. Might not. But it should remember the schematic and such. But it'd be fun to do it that way. What do you think?
Well, if it'll move the blocks, because remember it didn't move the blocks last time.
We have to use blocks that are not mechanism machinery and stuff. You know, like we can't put any machines in it. Basically, it uses mostly vanilla blocks. I think it might be able to handle the chisel blocks and stuff too. So we could do some tests. We'll do some tests off camera. We're not going to actually launch today, but I wanted to show you what it takes to actually, or one of the ways that you can actually get some fuel is through the dimension builder. The other way would have been to go find that oil, and it is not easy to find. It is super rare down there, close to bedrock. So I suppose I'll take a quick look at how we're extracting the propane, or natural gas down there. And that way you can see, it's basically the same method for doing the oil or the natural gas. So let me come down here. I don't know if it's the same for doing the nether plasma, but I'm imagining that it is. You have two options. You can either pump water into your there's my little setup right here.
Ooh, it's saying we're out of fuel.
Don't tell me we didn't have enough fuel. Those 256 buckets. It better be enough fuel. Anyway.
Oh no, wrong fuel.
Oh.
Oh, it's burning through the fuel over here. Like it's almost empty.
That's fine.
We're at 96 buckets left in the.
Oh, that's good because I wanted to use it up. I actually have stored a whole bunch of that fuel in tanks behind the reactor. If you take a quick look there, you find a whole bunch of extra fuel, just in case we need to make more holorams in the future. Anyway, let me talk about this real quick. This is so here's the shale gas. It doesn't necessarily spawn directly on the bedrock. It can be like a few blocks up. It'll be in the general vicinity of Y level 3 or 4, or possibly 5 or 6, I imagine. But that's what it looks like. And the oil one is just basically that, except it's much darker. It's got black spots instead of the green spots. And what you need is these modular sockets in order to extract these. You can just use this one right here, this modular socket. You can see that I have some things on the side of it. What I have, if I hold shift, you can see that it has a water intake on 2 different sides. They are both connected to the same tank, and you use this tool. Hang on. This tool right here, the socket remote. This is what you need to program the engineer's toolbox stuff. And I will try to explain this a little bit in more depth later if we use it some more for different things. But you see the little blue slot there. That determines the tank that these are attached to. It has 3 internal tanks. It has 3 internal inventory slots, and it has an internal buffer for RF. So each modular socket has 3 tanks, 3 inventories, and a battery, more or less. You can only have one machine module, or one machine, what are they called? They're called something. I'll use the right word here. You can only have one, module. That's what. You can only have one machine module per socket. So, like if you this modular socket has a grinder on it, and I actually made that one before I realized that the recipe for slick water doesn't require all 4 different kinds of items. It only requires 2 different kinds of items. It only requires 1 item in a water, actually. So this one, the next one here, has the mixer. And the mixer is making me slick water. Slick water will get you resources out of your shale gas, or out of your shale, whether it's gas or oil. It'll get the resources out of there much faster without any loss. If you use straight water, like you can pump straight water into this socket, and you can see this socket has a fracker on the bottom side. The fracker is one of the few modules that has a couple exceptions to the way that it's programmed, and let me explain that real quick. Actually, let me get the engineer's wrench. This one, engineer's wrench. If you hold shift and right click, you can pick up the module without changing any of the settings or the sockets on it. If I stick it over here for a moment, you can actually see what we got. So on this side, we've got a fluid intake that is accepting the mixed slick water from the modular socket. Slick water is made with water and one of 3 things. It can be either mixed sand, mixed dirt, or ground limestone. If I would have realized that when I first started putting this together, I would have probably not made the grinder, but it's actually not a bad way to do this. So I actually got this set to, so if I throw limestone in there, it gets ground up. The grinder outputs it into this socket, which has an item input on the one side and a machine output. The machine output is where the items, or is where the whatever machine module that you have on there will send its items. It'll send it out this side. So machine outputs on this side, which outputs the slick water into the fracker. This actually takes the water in on the back side, and this one just has those 2 intake things. Basically, this acts as an infinite water source, pumps up water, similar to like a what would I call it? Similar to an aqueous accumulator or a reservoir from Ender.io. It's 1 block, and it has to have water touching both of those intakes, and they have to be tied to the same tank for it to work. And then it has an output on the back side, which pumps the water into this socket. So this one has the you can see that it is looking at inventory, looking at the first tank. Down there you see the little dots. There's tank 0, there's tank 0, there's tank 1, and there's tank 2. So the machine, the slick water thing here, or the mixer, is taking its resources from tank 1 and inventory slot 1 and mixing them up, and then it's outputting that stuff to tank 2. Which goes into this. The slick water, or the actual fracker down here, is the exception to the rule. The green is usually a inventory, but in this case, the green is actually a second fluid tank. So we can see that this side has a fluid output and is tank 2, which is getting filled up with the propane, or the natural gas. So you can see green's tied to slot 2. This is tank 2. I hope this is making sense. It's very confusing. It took me a while to really actually get this set up. I had to mess with it until I finally got it figured out. But there we go. It's working, and we're getting natural gas. Unfortunately, that did not work for powering our rocket. It doesn't do us a lot of good, so it's just sitting down here right now. If we do find an oil resource, a shale oil resource, we can just move these over to it very easily, and we'll be able to extract oil. Probably not going to be super necessary at this point now that we got a world full of fuel. Okay, I hope that explained how that works a little bit. Actually, I can just take a shortcut up here. There we go, back into base. Out of the darkness. And yeah, guys, I think next episode I'm gonna try to get that magic stuff ready to go, but no promises. We're definitely gonna go to space next episode, and at least get a little bit of a start going on some kind of space station thingy. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed making it. Be sure and leave a like, comment, thumbs up if you did. And until next time, I will catch you later.